Things that happened before GTA 6 was released. Me pointing out the single mom shoplifting diapers and baby food to the store security guard. I think a squirrel fell off my roof. When you Google the lyrics of a song and realize you've been singing nonsense for 6 months. When your art teacher says 1 minute left. I didn't believe it when they said we already had 8 inches of snow, so I had to check for myself. How do y'all sleep at night? Comment below. When you find an onion ring in your french fries. When you're about to destroy the toilet in a public bathroom and you hear someone else walk in. How I started seeing him once the attachment was gone. Bro had to manually increase the brightness. When the person you let go is ruining someone else's life instead of yours. Teenage bullies in every American movie. Bro, do you want to be seen or not? You know it's bad when your mechanic calls in 2 priests? The math books warned us about you. Finish your alcohol, there are sober kids in Africa. When the light turns green and the car in front of you doesn't move, but you're in a good mood. Bacteria when you picked food off the ground within 5 seconds. Me when I'm not invited to the thing that I didn't want to go to. Honey, take me somewhere expensive. When you're cheating in an exam and feel a hand touch your shoulder. If life is unfair to everyone, does that make it fair? The 20-year-old plastic Christmas tree in the attic getting ready to make its yearly appearance. The tomato I took off my burger watching me put ketchup on it. Got a cat that needs a name? Serious suggestions only comment below. Name a more iconic duo, I'll wait. When your pet starts staring at something that isn't there. When you pour Coke into a glass too quickly. What does it mean when this light comes on? So why did you get fired? When you convince yourself that the chest pain doesn't exist and the heart suddenly stops beating. When people ask me why I'm always snacking on something. When you have no idea what's going on but you still try to help. My mom telling people I can fix phones after I only set up her email. Why you shouldn't wait until retirement to travel. When I find myself in the exact same situation I told myself I'd never get into again. Costco rep says the 100th customer explains they don't have the butter anymore, but would like a refund. When I'm trying to sleep and someone finally decides to answer the text I sent 4 hours ago. Introverts when a hangout plan gets canceled. French dudes adding random letters to their words so that the pronunciation is as far from the lettering as possible. HBO changing the name of their platform every 6 months. My wife changed the name to our front door, and she's a 40-year-old woman. When I win the lottery, I won't say anything, but there will be signs. When your stomach starts hurting at the wrong place and the wrong time? I have so many questions. Doctors in 2040 after diagnosing you with not gonna lie, you probably cooked gang then putting their second AirPod back in. How my cat sees herself when she hasn't eaten in almost an hour. When you see a meme template being overused to its fullest extent. Dennis be like, how was school by the way? When she brings up astrology on the first date. When the load screen comes up and you see your reflection in the screen and start to question your life decisions. When you can tell the voice actor was having way too much fun with their role. When she calls me bro after I pay for dinner. Me after working for a month and spending most of it for living expenses. When your friend says he's going to sleep but you meet him in another match. When you check your phone and see 12 missed calls from dad. POV, you have the best uncle ever. Many modern things have their origins in the Middle Ages, for instance. How it feels watching the greatest boxer of all time tiredly dance with a YouTuber. When the other player says easy but they end up losing. Me trying to keep my opinions to myself at work. How it feels when you use the work printer for personal stuff. When you sit down to play the game and everyone in your house needs you all of a sudden. My dog as I pour him the same food he's eaten 2,555 times. When you're getting your prostate checked and feel both of the doctor's hands on your shoulders. Guys will see this and think, hell yeah, every truck is a food truck if you're a cannibal. When you accidentally block an intersection and you can feel the angry stares directed at the side of your face. You've heard of Elf on a Shelf, well here's... When your friend texts you, I'm here, and you walk outside and they're not. Not saying my ex is fat, but my memory foam mattress bed took a year to forget her. Jake Paul negotiating with Muhammad Ali to fight him next. My dad every time I text him an important life update. When you have caps lock on and hold shift on the first letter. My favorite hello and hardest goodbye. When you're closing apps and accidentally close the music. When the diagnosis is schizophrenia, but you're just a chill guy who hears voices sometimes. When it's your first day as a lifeguard and someone is drowning, but there's a no swimming sign. 7-year-old me playing dead in the pool to see if anyone cared. Final Destination Christmas Edition.